You know, when we think about massive public events, huge gatherings, you picture things going wrong in like spectacular ways, right? Big failures, maybe security stuff, explosions even.
Right, the dramatic stuff.
Exactly. But sometimes the most, well, memorable breakdown isn't loud, it's slippery, and maybe smells a bit fruity.
Oh, I know where you're going with this. Yes. We're doing a deep dive today into something that sounds frankly like a cartoon gag, but it absolutely happened. A world-famous event.
We are talking about the legendary Great Banana Peel Outbreak at the 1978 Boston Marathon.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Our mission here really is to unpack how a simple, healthy source of energy turned this super prestigious race into, well, chaos, a slippery, sticky mess.
Okay, let's set the scene. The Boston Marathon, iconic. People train their whole lives for this. 8 stations are crucial, right? Water, energy, fruit seems pretty standard.
Totally standard. You expect maybe some orange slices, sponges, water, electrolytes, basic race support.
But 1978, someone somewhere in the planning process had an idea about bananas.
An idea that, looking back, is just, wow, they decided to give out bananas. Okay, good source of potassium, energy, fine. But they decided to give out thousands and thousands of whole, unpeeled bananas.
Whole.
Whole,
Wow.
unpeeled, and not just at like 1 or 2 key spots, no. At almost every single aid station along the entire 26.2 miles.
Hold on. Whole bananas at nearly every station. What? I mean, what did they imagine runners would do with the peels? Fold them neatly, put them in their tiny shirt pockets.
Exactly. It's the missing step, isn't it? Think about it. You're exhausted, you're miles into a marathon, you grab this banana, you desperately need the sugar,
Rip it open, eat it fast.
and the peel, it goes plump right onto the pavement, where thousands of other runners are coming right behind you.
Oh my God. So it wasn't just 1 or 2 peels, it's this cumulative effect.
Cascade is the perfect word. One peel, then another, then 10, then hundreds, multiplied by tens of thousands of runners across mile after mile.
The sources we looked at, they paint this picture. The streets literally transforming. One description calls it a continuous yellow slippery minefield.
Yes. And another one, I love this, a thick, squishy carpet of rapidly browning, fermenting banana skins. It's almost nauseating to imagine.
Shouldn't it stop being just a race against the clock and became an obstacle course? People were slipping, sliding.
Countless slips, near falls, actual tumbles. You
Yeah.
have to picture it. Try to keep your pace, stay focused, and suddenly your feet are just gone. Comical for people watching, maybe.
Sharkly comical, I'd say. Terrible for the runner.
Absolutely horrendous for them. And then the smell.
Yeah. The descriptions mention this heavy, sweet, cloying smell. As the day got warmer, those thousands of crushed, browning, fermenting peels
Okay.
just baking in the sun for miles.
Must have been overpowering.
Yeah.
A sensory assault on top of the physical challenge.
It's such a perfect example of, well, a massive Derp moment, isn't it? A simple, good idea, give runners energy,
Yeah.
executed with absolutely zero thought about the most obvious consequence.
Total logistical failure born from overlooking the simplest detail. People peel bananas and drop the peels.
And the mess didn't just disappear when the last runner wobbled across the finish line. The cleanup. Oh, boy.
Legendary. Infamous, really.
Yeah.
This event stuck in people's minds. Imagine the sanitation crews facing miles of streets just coated in this sticky, rotting yellow sludge.
The cost, the effort, scraping and washing miles of fermented banana goo off the streets of Boston, monumental doesn't even begin to cover it.
So yeah, world-class, elite sporting event. Momentarily, hilariously, defeated by fruit skins. It's absurd, it's funny, and it's a real testament to how simple mistakes can snowball.
So connecting this back to you listening, why does this funny, slightly gross piece of running history matter? Well, it's just such a vivid reminder, isn't it? Even the simplest plans, the most basic logistics,
If you don't think them through to the very end, to the most basic human behavior,
they can blow up in the most unexpected, messy, and unforgettable ways. Good intentions aren't enough without foresight.
exactly. Which kind of leaves us with a final thought for you to chew on, maybe. Think about the complex systems in your own life, your work, your projects, maybe even just how you run your household.
Are there any seemingly tiny, simple assumptions or actions you're taking for granted? Any little banana peels just waiting for the right conditions to create your own, maybe less smelly, but potentially just as significant, slip up down the road?